Guys, in this video, we're gonna run a test how much extra range your car gains whenever you swap from winter into summer tires. Every single year when I do that swap, I wonder how much more efficient the car becomes. I never seen any accurate videos online, so I thought it's gonna be a great opportunity for us to do one and all of us can learn together. The guys behind me are equipping our Model Y Juniper, which is the long-range version, and they're gonna run a test driving 180-kilometer round trip with the winter tires on, and then they're gonna swap to the summer tires. I believe that's gonna be a great video for all of us, so stay tuned because I wanna see the results at the end.
The first test was conducted using the winter setup, 20-inch Pirelli Soto Zero winter tires, and they were relatively new, with only about 5,000 kilometers of use at the time of this test. At the start, the car was at 95% state of charge, equivalent to just under 72 kilowatt-hours of usable energy. This figure was obtained through the S3XY app, which pulls data directly from the vehicle's BMS system. While this number seems lower than Tesla's advertised 78 kilowatt-hour capacity, it's important to remember that the car is nearly 1 year old and it has some degradation, 3.5% degradation to be exact, and this is again a stat that we pulled from the S3XY app. The team went straight onto the highway and drove at an average speed of 120 kilometers an hour, which represents a realistic highway cruising speed across Europe, where speed limit typically ranges between 110 and 130 kilometers an hour. Weather conditions during the test were perfect: sunny skies, temperatures around 23 degrees Celsius, no rain. The guys were using the AC during the entire road trip at 21 degrees Celsius and auto settings for the fan speed. The route consisted of 90-kilometer drive in one direction, followed by a turnaround and another 90-kilometer back for a total distance of 180 kilometers. At the end of the first drive, the car was left with 48% state of charge or 37.3 kilowatt-hour remaining in the battery. After completing the first run, the team quickly swapped the winter tires for a set of 20-inch Michelin Pilot Sport EV tires. These tires are also relatively new, only about 7,000 kilometers driven with them. The car was then charged just enough to complete the same route again under the same conditions. At the start of the second test, the vehicle was at 63% state of charge, equivalent to 48.5 kilowatt-hour available in the battery. The team once again entered the highway and maintained a steady speed of 120 kilometers an hour using autopilot for most of the drive. After completing the identical 180-kilometer round trip in 1 hour and 37 minutes, which is only 1 minute slower than the one with the winter tires on, the car was at 21% state of charge, equivalent to 18.5 kilowatt-hour remaining in the battery. And now let's run the numbers. With the winter tires on, the car was averaging 186.6 watt-hours per kilometer. With the summer tires on, the efficiency improved dramatically to just 164.4 watt-hours per kilometer. That's a massive difference. If we calculate the estimated real-world range based on a full battery charge, the winter tires would allow the car to travel approximately 408 kilometers. After switching to the summer tires, the estimated range increased to 463 kilometers. That's more than 55 kilometers of additional range, or in other words, 13.5% improvement in efficiency.
Guys, to be honest, I did not expect such a big difference when it comes to the consumption. I knew that there's going to be some 3 or 4% difference, but I did not expect 13.5. Go down in the comments and let me know, whenever you swap from winter to summer tires or vice versa, do you see a big difference in the energy efficiency? Because that's a test that I did not expect to end up like this. Also, I want to send big shout out to the team because that was a long and boring test for them. They had to drive total of about 4 hours plus the tire change. So Alex, who is behind the camera, Stoyan, and Pepe, thank you. You're the best. That was a long one, but I think it's totally worth it because now we are all well educated. Well, enjoy the summer, enjoy your new efficiency, and I'm going to see you in the next one.